This is the first session of the Pitch Deck Mastery with SIRE. So as we talked before, we will invite one startup founder for each week, and we will have one or two judges for to judge the startup pitch decks. And this will give you a good feedback on your future presentations, everywhere else that you want to have present your pitch deck. But for today, we have Tashmim Alam from CTO of Ecopal Clean Environment as the startup pitcher, and Mr. Stuart Browne, the CEO of PyCap, will be our judge. Mr. Stuart has been our guest speaker in TechnoNet Summit 2 and 3. We are very happy of having him today and in future in our events. So the contact information is written here. So if you have any questions, if you want to have any collaboration, please contact us. Before we start, there is a disclaimer here. So we are taking the videos of these events, and these videos will be shared in our social media. The other thing, that's the copyright of these videos is by SIRE, Innovate Incubator of Research and Entrepreneurship. But if you want to share it in your media, that's fine. Just get some permission from us and just mention or tag the name of SIRE in your post if you want to post it in your own media. That's fine. And the other thing, that the accuracy of this, the thing which is taught by the speakers, is in responsibility of them, not ourselves. If something is wrong, SIRE is not responsible for that. Who are we? As we talking over TechnoNet Summit, SIRE is a non-profit organization. We are trying to support early stage technology startups through a startup coaching, mentorship. We have a technical team. We will help the startup founders and startup systems in MVP development and design. We have access to funding opportunities, including SHRED and IRAP, which can cover a lot of cost of your startup. And we try to increase your visibility via TechnoNet Summits and SIREcast, which are our podcasts. If you are interested to participate in our podcasts, so it's named SIREcast, please let me know, and we will invite you to have a video cast with you. And the pitch deck mastery sessions, and this is the first session of this type. So these are the ways that we have to increase the visibility of technology startups in our ecosystem. Why pitch deck mastery sessions have been defined? Because we want to prepare and screen promising founders for the pitch deck competition at Summit 2. We have a summit. We'll have Summit 2 in the next 5 or 6 months, and we are going to give a training by getting help from our expert judges. So you will get prepared to have a presentation over Summit 4. And if you have been in Summit 3, you have seen that a lot of audience will come, and that will be a good opportunity to have a good presentation, to show yourself to investors and a bigger community. So in these sessions, we will offer feedbacks, mentorship, and pitch deck practice in a real setting. And we connect you with experienced judges. Today we have Mr. Stuart Browne, we have our speakers, and other people in the other sessions. So far we have arranged 7 sessions. So the startup pitchers and judges are shown on this page. If you we would be happy if you register in other pitch decks, pitch deck mastery number 2, 3, 4, up to 6. I will send you the links of this present registrations on the chat box to you. And also we have a LinkedIn page and Instagram, and I would appreciate if you could follow us on Instagram and LinkedIn as well. I'll send you the links for these things to you. Okay, so the TechnoNet Summit 2 is planning. So we are in the planning phase of the TechnoNet Summit 4. So it will be on October 19th, 2025, from 2 p.m. to 7:30 p.m. at the same place of Fairview Theater, North York. So hereby I'm calling all the startup pitchers. If you want to give any startup pitches, please let me know and reserve your spot. If you have, or if you are a sponsor, if you know any sponsors, please introduce them to us. And if you want to collaborate in holding this event, please let me know, and we will have a good collaboration. We will learn from each other during these summits. Okay, so today our judge is Mr. Stuart Browne. Stuart has an impressive career, having served as the CEO of PyCap, a venture capital firm and incubator registered with the Canadian federal government for the startup visa program. He is also the CFO of ChargeQuest, an electric vehicle infrastructure company, an adjunct professor at the Schulich School of Business. Okay, now, so my short introduction is done. So I wanted to invite Tashmim and her team to present their pitch deck. Your time for this presentation is 10 to 12 minutes. After your presentation, Mr. Stuart Browne will give you feedback, and other people also ask their questions or give feedback. In the meantime, while you are presenting, I will send you the links of the registration for the other sessions 2 to 7, and the link of our LinkedIn page and Instagram. And I wonder if you could register for the other sessions and join us in Instagram and LinkedIn. That will be highly appreciated if you help us to expand our team. Thank you very much. Tashmim, please go ahead. That's your time.
Yeah, thank you very much, Tarush, and good evening, everyone. Thanks to giving us the opportunity to show our business. Now I'm sharing my presentation. Kindly let me know once you can see. So I think my presentation, everyone can see, right?
Yes, we can see it.
Okay, so we are from Ecopal, and again, thanks everyone to giving us the opportunity. We all know about the impact of the global warming and environment, and we also know that Canada is very much conscious about this field, and they are also trying to develop their environment to make Canada more green. So nowadays, this market is huge because the clean technology is still not a bigger field in this arena, and the other industries' contribution is actually more, and only 3% clean technology contribute on Canada's GDP. And the sustainable challenge is here is still now more than 27% only actually portion is waste directed to landfills, and only 9% plastic is recycling properly. So it's a huge market to develop the green part in Canada, and our target, I mean the Ecopal target, is to contribute here. So what is actually Ecopal, and what is Ecopal is doing right now? Right now, it's a startup business, and we develop our own website as a marketplace, and we are trying actually contribute in the market with our jute product and compost bag. How we can do it? Actually, we make a marketplace where buyer and seller can take their product, the sustainable goods, so those product contribute in the environment positively. And also how we can actually generate our revenue. We have started revenue generating in very small scale. We are making network. We are attending some fair, Canadian fair, and also some local area fair, so that people can know what is Ecopal and how they can contribute in the society. This is our initial stage. And what is our future plan? Our future plan is how we can actually manage waste, energy, and how we can reduce the carbon. So our target is next, we can actually consultation, we will have the consultation for the small businesses and also for the small houses, and we want to make our website using AI, data driven insight actually, so that from our website people can get their information about how they can reduce and how they can manage their waste. And small office also, they can have some data about their their electricity bill and others, so that they can manage positively and they can reduce their carbon emission also. And our strategic partnership will be with some universities, so that we can take the research information, and also we can collaborate some other big corporate houses, who can actually contribute us helping with their product, eco-friendly product. And also our plan is to integrate with emerging clean energy sources. That is how we will collaborate with government, and also we can put our footstep in this industry. So now I will hand over to our CCO, Mr. Shafiq, who can actually discuss about the market opportunity. Thank you.
Thank you
Mr.
so much,
Shafiq, over to
Tashmim.
you.
I'm really pleased to talk here and to present our business. Actually, Canada is
sorry to jump in and cut you off. I'm just because we're doing the transition. I'm not sure if the slides are supposed to be advancing or not, because on my side it's just stuck on the first slide that says Ecopal. And so I don't mean to be disruptive, but I want to make sure that you're aware, in case you're expecting the slides to be advancing forward. Team, I'm happy if they want to continue, or if they want to start over. It's their decision. I'm happy with continuing on if that's what you want.
In that case, I'm just showing the slide, and I will actually continue and hand over to Mr. Shafiq. Just for your information, I'm just sliding 2, 3, 4 like that way. So up to this one, I have discussed the strategic partnership, and from marketing opportunity, Mr. Shafiq will start.
Thank you, Tashmim. I'm really glad to explain like what we want to do, what we're doing for marketing and all those things. As we see, Canada is actually very much concerned about eco-friendly product and environmental nowadays. They are promoting those kind of product and service and trying to reach carbon reductions of carbon emissions and giving lots of incentives. And that's how I feel that this is our opportunity to enter in this market and promote our product. This will help to make Canada greener and healthier. If we see nowadays, the market size almost USD 916.2 billions in 2024, and the market growth is 12.7% every year. So in this process also we can make lots of opportunity of employment. Following these trends, government and corporate sector are interested to invest in this field. In Canada, total market addressable market size is USD 650 million. Though this market is very big, but as we are like our initial target, not that much, but to get into size market, which is like 670 million USD. And to obtain our goal, we have done a lot. Still, we are doing like we have developed our website, including payment gateway. We are networking with locals. We are participating with lots of social gathering, eco-friendly business, prospective investor as well. We are also building our knowledge on the local market and relevant products and service. We are participating in many fairs and creating our brand awareness. The good things is with all this process already we have started generating our revenue. To promote our business through modern marketing, we are following the Facebook campaign, LinkedIn market, email marketing, and so on. So yeah, I can see a great future and a greener Canada.
So this is actually our innovation advantage, which we have planned. We have planned that our platform, our website we have developed already, but that is not AI powered generated, and lots of information and data analysis we can do with AI. So our next plan is to integrate the AI, which actually analyze the information and data, and in the household item, that AI will suggest that how much electricity you consume and how you can actually manage the consumption, and that will be also indicate your waste management. So this is our next plan and target. And also we have the plan to connect it with some companies which are actually chemical recycling company. They can how they can manage their waste. So our consultation will be integrated with them, which will help small business and maybe sometimes a big corporate holes also. And including that, how we can actually minimize the energy, how efficiently we can actually reduce our waste management. That consultation will be done by Ecopal consultant team, which actually reduction your cost almost 30%. And we have a plan to use a carbon management tool. Now, here we can see how we can manage revenue stream. We already inform you that our marketplace already implemented, and any eco-friendly product from buyer side and seller side, they can visit our website, they can put their product to our website, and as per requirement the seller can take from the website. So it's a single marketplace which serve people all kind of eco-friendly product related service and others. So consultation part also we have informed you. And how we can generate revenue, our plan is from our website we can actually take a premium subscription, or people can take some premium subscription. From there we can generate also our revenue. And our target and growth, how we can actually, that is, this is our first year in Canada, and our plan is within 3 years we have to reach 5,000 businesses, and we can reach more than 250K household, so that they can contribute our revenue generation. And by year 5, more than 10,000 business and 500K household we can serve. That is our target, and that is why actually we required the investor. So that's all actually about our preliminary business plan and everything. You can ask your question. Thank you, everyone.
Okay, so thanks so much for the presentation, Tashmim and Jeff Vikul. Appreciate that. Sorry, I'm getting a little distracted because my dog
is fine. That's fine.
Okay, so all right, so just a few things. Firstly, I definitely like what you're trying to achieve. Like, I mean, you basically nailed it in terms of like the improvement overall, kind of holistically for the environment, and all of the different elements that you're looking to address in order to help with environmental related initiatives. From an investor's perspective, though, I'll just give you some feedback. Basically, it's a little broad in terms of what you're going for, because you might recall from my presentation at the Techno Summit 3, I talked about going for a customer segment and being very specific on who you're going for and why you're going for them, and making sure that when you're going for that customer segment, it's as close to a bleeding neck wound problem as you possibly can, because as a startup, you need to do whatever you can to generate cash flow as soon as possible. And you shouldn't really be relying on investors to be able to finance your business until it gets to a certain stage, because they're going to expect to see traction. So, okay, so having said that, I mean, you mentioned like you're offering like a number of different services, and you're going after two completely different customer segments. You mentioned households, and then you also mentioned businesses. And then within businesses, and even within households, like those are very broad things to mention. Like what type of households, where are they located? Are they located in major cities? Are they located in rural areas? What type of businesses? What is a small business? Like how many employees do they have? What industries are they operating in? So those are some of the specifics that I would have liked to have seen. The other thing is just to be very clear on your value proposition. So I get the benefit to helping the environment and the focus of the Canadian government and all of that great stuff. But at the end of the day, the Canadian government isn't your customer. So I want to know, like, what is the benefit to the person who is actually going to be paying your revenue? And yes, being more environmentally friendly is something I think most people can agree is something they would want to do. But again, I'm a finance person, I'm an investor. I want to see something even more tangible. So I think you mentioned that you could reduce the energy costs by 30%. So that's something I might want to see, but I would ask, like, how do you decrease it by 30%? Is that your core value proposition? Because you mentioned, like, again, like a lot of different services that could spread your company quite thin. Like you mentioned consulting, you mentioned a marketplace, and I believe a few other things. So I think if you hone in and focus on one value proposition, one customer segment, and really nail that, then as a business, you can start generating some cash flow and you can start expanding beyond that. But to do all of these things all at the same time, I'm worried that a startup wouldn't necessarily have the resources to do each one thing justice to the point that you could start generating that cash flow. So yeah, so let me see what else I was saying. You referred to the website quite a bit in terms of how you're going to utilize that to, I think, for the marketplace. When you talk about a product like the website, for example, I think it would be a good idea to give a visual sense to your audience in terms of, like, what does the product look like? Like, what is this website? Walk me through the user experience. Okay, so I'm a business owner. I'm in my office here, and then I discover Ecopal. Like, what makes me want to go onto the website and start using it? How do I use it? How do I get to the point where I'm going to be saving 30% on my energy costs? Or how do I know what products to get? The other thing is that from the marketplace standpoint, so you mentioned that you're going to have eco-friendly products on the website, on the marketplace. How do I know that they're eco-friendly? Like, who verifies that? Like, if Ecopal is set up as an entity that has some form of authority on identifying products that are actually eco-friendly instead of just greenwashing, I think that could add some value there. And speaking of that, from the authority standpoint, of course, a major thing that I saw is missing from the presentation is the team. So how do I know that your team can execute on your business model? Like, who's on the team? What is the background of the team? You mentioned you have consultants who could go in and reduce energy costs. Like, how do I know that these consultants have a sufficient background or expertise in it? Because I didn't see the team and understand the background to make sure that your group can execute on your vision. Are these elements helpful at all? Like, is there anything that needs clarity on my side that I could help?
No, it's great opportunity for us because we gather lots of information which actually we have missed, and we are not expert. That is why this learning session will help us a lot. You inform that our product and our website, actually there is no visibility here, whereas already we have launched our website, we have generating our revenue, so that should be actually under this presentation. Thank you very much. We got lots of information from you. So, Mr. Niyamul, you want to add anything here, or Mr. Shafiq?
No, I'm fine. I'm fine. Thank you, Stuart, sharing all those things. Yeah,
But really, it's a very good guidance.
Okay, glad to hear that. Thanks so much. And by the way, like you've made revenue. That is absolutely fantastic. Like it is one of the most challenging things for a company to earn $1 from their core business, and you have already achieved that, which is amazing. So then my follow-up question, because I recall that being mentioned in the presentation. I think that should be highlighted more. Like how much revenue is it recurring? What part of all of these services or business were you able to generate that revenue? Because if it's substantial, I would say that, I mean, I'd have to learn a little bit more about that, and maybe we could have a conversation about that at some point. But if it's, you could use that as very strong validation that that little part of your business is achieving some form of success. So if that's the case, among all those different products and services you mentioned, maybe it might be worth considering just focusing on that one, because you know that's the one that works the best. Because you've proven it. The concept has been proven. So okay, yeah. So that's my
correct.
Yeah. So congratulations on that, and yeah, I mean it's great to reconnect, and I'm proud to have you in our incubator at PyCap as well. So yeah, all good things there. Darius, where do we go from here? Should I leave the session and let the others kind of take over, or what's the?
Yeah, that's up to you. Thank you very much for your great feedback. So it was very helpful, useful for all of us. So that's you're good to go if you want, and we are staying here. We still have time to hear from others. If you have any other mentors, anybody else has any opinion, any feedback, so that would be great.
Great,
but thank you very much for joining tonight.
Thanks, Darius, and thanks, Ecopal team. I really appreciate this opportunity to see your presentation again.
Thanks, Stuart, and it will be a great help. And I will try to catch up you later also to disturb you sometimes, because it's a great information. We are not expert and not professional, but these will help us a lot.
Sounds great. Well, yeah, feel free to connect with me anytime. All right, have a great weekend, everyone. See you later.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Have a good evening.
Bye.
Bye. Bye. Okay. Anybody else has any feedback? Could you please go to the market size page, Tashmim?
Yes, just a second.
Yeah, here I see that you have written the TAM.
Hello.
Yes, hello.
Yeah.
The TAM is worth 650 billion. And the SAM is 670 billion. I think something wrong in these numbers. Usually TAM has to be smaller than TAM.
Okay, I will check it again, because we actually collect some data from other sites, and from that we have made this. Still, I will check it.
Yeah, it's very important to check this one, because the investors will look at the market size. So if the numbers are not, doesn't make sense, then they cannot trust you about your presentation.
Yeah, correct. Thanks for informing. I will double check with the number and the site also where we got the information.
Okay. Peter is over judging the next session, and he has raised his hand. So please go ahead, Peter.
Yes, thank you. So a couple notes that stood out to me, I think, was it kind of ties into what you're talking about here in terms of the addressable market, because I think it's important to understand how you can play in that. Because again, putting a number of 650 billion up on the table is significant, but how much of that can you actually achieve in, say, a 5-year period? And then that ties into my second part, which is you're talking about going after, I think it was 5,000 businesses and was it 250 consumers essentially. So what does that reflect in terms of anticipated revenue, right? What is the anticipated revenue per consumer and per business, and how does that play into addressable market and your ability to generate revenue, both one time and recurring revenue? Those pieces to me would be instrumental to know, to say, if you're asking for a $5 million investment, how does that play into what you can actually achieve in the next 3 to 5 years?
Actually, our plan is actually, the number is reflecting that at least 5,000 small business we have to knock about our consultation, that how they can reduce carbon emission, how they can use our website and get the product and the data analysis from our help of our website, how they can manage this number reflecting that one. It's not like that yeah, I can reach out 5,000 business. That's not mean that they all will be our customer, but our target is to reach out at least 5,000 businesses within 3 years, so that some of them can be get our consultation.
Okay, so I think what would be, at least from my perspective, important for you to maybe clarify and keeping the data points clear is less about the effort you're going to put in to try and generate revenue, as opposed to what revenue do you expect to generate, right? Because if you're saying 5,000 businesses you're going to knock on their door, how much of that do you believe turns into business, essentially?
Right. Yeah, understood. Got your point. Yeah, our target is multiple way we can reach out. We can actually email them. We can make an appointment. But this is a tentative plan that at least we have to reach out on those number of businesses in a multiple ways, and at least 5% of them or should be turned to our customer, like that way.
Yep. And then the last point I've got for you, which I think would be important when I think about it from quantifying your ability to generate recurring revenue, is, and I think Stuart highlighted the fact that you were talking about a 30% potential reduction in energy consumption, say in a household. So how does that compare to what they have to spend to get there? So when you think about your value proposition, it's also to think about, what does that financial profile look like for a consumer? Are they spending $500 a year in order to save $1,000? Are they spending $500 to save $250? Those things would be, again, critical to understand the ability to kind of dig into this market and actually create sustainable and scalable growth.
Yeah, got your point. Our understanding right now, like that way, there are some devices which can actually calculate the electricity and waste management, some calculation with the help of data analysis by AI. So our current understanding and plan like that way, that using that AI and some devices, we can promote those eco-friendly devices to the household people, so that they can understand what is the electricity consumption right now and how they can actually minimize. Like, I can give one example, that LED light actually produce less electricity bill. So if I am using 3 normal light, instead of those light, we can use LED light. In that case, the electricity bill will be reduced. So this is just an example, but of course we have to collaborate with some consultant, and also that's why we mentioned that we have to collaborate with government people, university people who are doing research, and all those information we have to put our website so that people can get their notification.
Yeah, no,
Those
that's
are
great.
actually the future plan. So before that we have to have those collaboration with government, and those product, eco-friendly product, and the AI platform, those we require first.
Great. I think you got a great initiative, so just stay on the path and keep up the good work.
Thank you.
Thank you, Peter. I had raised my hand. I have another question for you, Tashmim. I don't know if I have missed some pages, or they will not exist in your presentation. I didn't see any slides about your exit strategy and your business revenue model. Do you have any idea about them?
We have, but that is actually not very specific. So that we actually missed. And after getting information from Stuart also, we understand that we have to incorporate those things. And also we have to incorporate those products which we are already selling, which the product we have already in our website, like compostable bag, which is biodegradable, jute item. So those product and how much revenue currently we are generating, those kind of information we should put at our PPT today. Yeah,
definitely. Any investor like to know that how you want to return their investments. So what is your revenue model? And so when you want to exit the startup and go to the market. So definitely you don't want to stay in your startup stage for a long time. So you have to go to market.
Right.
You need to have exit strategy. Okay, thank
Exactly.
you. Any other feedback or questions? So please, everyone, contribute. Naval is talking, but we don't hear anything. I see that his icon is blinking. It means that he's talking, but I don't hear anything. Do you hear him?
Can you hear me now?
Oh,
Yes.
Now it's okay. Yeah, you're audible.
Yeah, it's too late now. So I don't know what happened.
We didn't hear you, but you hear us, right?
I heard everything everybody said. At first, Stuart was he could hear me, but then it just stopped. I don't know what happened. I guess after joining again, it started to work. So all the feedback that we got was really helpful. We hadn't thought about those things, and we have a revenue model that we had created, but that has changed a little bit in the last couple of months. We have not put that up, sorry, so we'll have that put in. And as for the exit strategy, we don't have one yet. We have a goal though, and that is to make Canada greener than it is now by 2030. But focusing on the feedback that we've gotten so far, it's been great. It's been very helpful. I don't have anything else to add right now, but yeah, it's given me a lot to think about. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you, Naimul. Any
You're
other comments? I see a lot of people, all are startup founders, they are technology enthusiasts, and so we have mentors. Any other comments from the people here? Bahman, do you have any comments?
Hi, Dariush. This is Seema. I'm from Medan.
I can't hear you. Can you talk louder?
Now? Is it better?
Yeah, okay, that's good.
Okay. So I just wanted to say it's an excellent session, great presentation. Thanks, Ecopal team. And I mean, all the points that I had in my mind are already covered. So I felt that you have excellent products and you should actually display those products or talk about those products in your slides, which will probably be more convincing for the investor. So yeah, other than that, all points have been covered and great initiative. Thank you.
Thank you, Seema.
Thank you, Seema.
Seema, you are in another group and you have your own startup, yes?
That's right. I'm from Medilinks and I intend to participate myself in give me a couple of weeks. I think you already have a slot for next 7 months, so I will register myself as well.
What's your startup name again? I don't remember.
It's Medilinks. It is basically a caregiver technology company.
When are you supposed to have your pitch deck presentation in this online?
I haven't registered as yet. I will.
Oh, you have not registered yet, yeah. Okay, please go ahead, register it.
Sure.
Thank you. Mahmoud, you always have good comments from Mahmoud.
Thank you so much. I just have a question. You know, I understand that you have not listed or mentioned anything about your team in this presentation, but just can you tell us a little bit about your current team and expertise that you have?
Yes, this is Tashmim. I'm basically the CTO of Ecopal, and my CEO is available here. He is Mr. Niamul, as well as Mr. Shafiq. He is the CCO. So it will be better if Mr. Niamul and Shafiq, you can introduce yourself. Before that, I have just telling about me something that I am basically, my background is electrical engineering, and I worked a long time, almost more than 15 years in project management arena. So after starting this Ecopal, the technical part and the project management part I am looking after, as well as some product related part also I am looking after. So handing over to Mr. Niamul.
I have an IT background. I've been network administrator for the last 20 years. I've been an entrepreneur for the last 10 years before coming here. I closed everything back home and came here. And yeah, so some technical work, some business work, and why this company? I thought about leaving a better world for my kids. And since I was in the networking industry, we had, server rooms, so it required a lot of cooling, it required a lot of power, there was a lot of power consumption. So that got me thinking, and that's how the group started. That's our background. Shafiq he's been an entrepreneur for over 20 years. He has expertise in marketing and communication, so he's pretty good at that. He's over at Vancouver, though. We are here in Toronto, so that gives us a varied market. He's doing his marketing there in Vancouver, and we're focusing on Toronto, so that gives us a bigger market to cover. That's about it.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Stuart had said something about thinning our company in the sense that focusing on too many things at the same time. So right now we're focused on the marketplace. We've got products coming in and we're selling those. So as of now, we've just been focusing on the marketplace and our portal, ecopalglobal.com. Once we have that settled, and once we have added vendors and sellers or buyers to it, we will move on to consulting. So everything else that Tashmim had mentioned is our future plans. We haven't started doing those right away. So this is our first year here. We started with developing our portal, and that's more or less done. Some fine tuning are required. Next steps would be integrating AI into it so that we would have a help bot. Anybody can come and ask questions. You know, how do I save water, or how do I reuse my coffee grounds? So that would be that is the next step, and then down the road we would collaborate with consultants and onboard them, and then go out and focus on a different market, either households or companies or whichever comes our way. I just wanted to clarify that. Yeah, that's it. Anybody else?
Yes, there is a question from Reza in the chat box. Maybe he doesn't have microphone working. He has written that I have a quick question. If we replace
Yes, I saw it. If we replace solar and wind power
yes.
with new technologies like lithium battery and sand and salt energy. So I have read about sand and salt energy being used in Australia. I don't know how viable that would be here in Canada. Lithium requires mining, and it is dangerous. Solar and wind are better, but then you still have to store them in lithium-ion batteries. So it is something to weigh, pros and cons. What are you getting out of it versus how it is affecting the environment or harming the environment? And right now, hydro, as in dams or nuclear energy, seems like the best way to go. I could be wrong. That is simply my opinion. But I don't think it would be switchable because of the environment. I don't think we can use sand like they're using in Australia. They're heating it up and then using that to power their turbines. So I don't know, unless we can figure out a way to use snow to do it or ice to do it. I'm not seeing how that would work for Canada. I hope that answered your question.
Thank you. Any other comments?
I think, Shafiq Bhai, you can just give some small introduction of yourself.
Hi,
Actually,
yeah, thank you. Yeah,
yeah.
I'm Shafiqul Islam. Actually, my background is marketing. I have done BBA and MBA as well. And back days, like I was in Tanzania. I was running my own business that was like electric vehicle, not vehicle, electric bicycle, then tricycle. I was been importing from China and like selling it in Tanzania. That's how actually I was interested in this market. And first the business plan I heard from Mr. Niamul. So when he explained me about all those things, I was really amazed, and that's how I decided to get in this business. And that's how I'm with Ecopal nowadays.
Thank you.
Thank you. Any other comments? So we were supposed to have 1 hour session. This is almost 1 hour. A few minutes left. I already sent you some messages about the registration for the other sessions and following our LinkedIn and Instagram. Did you have any chance to copy it on your computer and then do the registration later? Or you want me to copy and paste again?
We have them on Eventbrite, so I will register on Eventbrite.
Yeah, but yeah, I sent all the registration links are similar, just number changes, and also the LinkedIn and Instagram links. And so I wonder if you could join and support us for the summit on October 19th. If you are interested in having your pitch deck presentation, please let me know. Reserve your place from now.
Yeah, thank you so much. Thanks, everyone. It's like an ice-breaking session and lesson learning session because of this is the first we are presenting with you people. I mean, this is the first presentation from Ecopal in Canada. In that case, lots of mistake we have done, but you know, this is a learning session.
No, it was great. Thank you.
Yeah.
You had great presentation.
For your time.
Yeah, you stick to your time limit of 12 minutes. That was great. For the summit, your time limit will be around 7-8 minutes. So you have to try practice to make it short.
Yeah, so we have to focus on our specific product.
Yeah, for sure. Good luck.
Thank
Anything
you,
else?
everyone.
Okay, thank you very much, everybody, for joining us, and have a good weekend.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Thank you, Daryush.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Welcome. Bye. Thank
Bye.
you. Bye.